To construct the midpoint of a segment, we're first going to start by making a segment. Once you have your segment, you simply go up to the menu and choose Construct Midpoint. Construct Midpoint. And that's it. To construct an angle bisector, you first start by making an angle. So using the Ray tool, I'm going to make an angle. I'm going to select the 3 points to select the angle. So 1, 2, 3, make sure the vertex is the second point. And then from the menu, you choose Construct Angle Bisector. Construct Angle Bisector. And that's it. To construct parallel lines, we're first going to start by making a line. So I'm going to choose the Line tool. I'm going to plot a point not on the line. So I'm going to come up here and choose my Point tool. Plot a point that's not on the line. It then asks me to select the line and the point. So select the line and the point. And we're going to choose from the menu Construct Parallel Line. Construct Parallel Line. The last thing it says is to twirl it. So if you move this around, you'll notice the lines always stay parallel. That's it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to construct perpendicular lines. So the first step says make a line. I'll choose the Line tool. It then says to plot a point on the line. So I will plot a point somewhere on the line. And then it says select the line and point. And then it says go to the menu, Construct Menu, Perpendicular Line. Construct Perpendicular Line. And twirl it. All right. For this sketch, we're going to use the rotation feature to make square DOGS. To start, we're going to make a segment. And it says double click on one endpoint to mark as the center. So if I double click, it flashes and that's showing you that it's going to be the center of rotation. I'm going to select what I want to rotate. So I'm going to select the point and the segment. And I'm going to go to Transform, Rotate 90 degrees. So Transform, Rotate, and the default is 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate it. It's off the screen, so I'm going to scroll up a bit to grab it. And we're going to repeat the process. So I'm going to mark this as the center. I'm going to highlight the segment and the point. Transform, Rotate 90 degrees and say OK. One more time, mark this as the center, grab the segment and the point, transform, rotate, and we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. So now I have my square here, and I've done all that, and it says measure all of the angles and change the names, or change the name of the points to DOGS. Easiest way to measure all the angles is to use our pointer here, click on the point and drag towards the center of the polygon, and it will create that angle marker. And once I have the right angles, to prove that they're all right angles, obviously it shows it, but you can just go ahead and click on them and go to Measure Angles. And again, to make this a little bit smaller, I'm going to go to Display Text Palette, and I have now control over how big the font is, so I'll change it to 16. Move that over here. And it says last step is name all the points DOGS. So we're going to say this is DOG and S is hiding. Let's see if I can get to it. S. DOGS. I actually did that in the wrong order, so let's change this to, where is it? Label point, DOGS. And again, what you want to do here is you want to make sure, and scroll up a bit, You want to make sure as you're naming a polygon, so we have square DOGS, that we're naming it in the correct order. DOG and then S. It all has to follow to keep the same order. And there you go.